We'll go to the park, laugh away the blues. People will stare, asking have they lost their minds. And when it gets dark, we'll play our favorite tune. Heart and soul dance under the moon. When my dreams get so hazy and skies become gray, you'll be the one to guide me home. Miles and miles been sailing through the sea to find you here, standing next to me. So
Top of the morning to ya, and welcome to Coffee and Bible Time. So today I am going to be vlogging for you all, and I'm just here to connect because I miss you guys, and I figured why not start a little bit of a wedding series of just getting ready for marriage and all that comes with having a wedding celebration with friends and family. Right now I'm just making breakfast, but I was like, you know what, come along with me and let's just get our day started, because vlogs are no fun if it's just talking, right? You like seeing stuff. So right now I'm making some breakfast, and I really need to start eating more protein. Ooh. Because, okay, tell me why this always looks like a toe. Sorry to put that image in your mind, but this just look like I'm holding like the toe of an ogre or something. Yeah, I've been really needing to eat more protein because I've never been a protein girl, and I really compensate for my lack of protein with just carbs and not even like good for you stuff. Like, I am a snack queen. But yeah, I also want to try to start building more muscle. I smell like sausage. I really would like to start building more muscle because right now I have been really in a slump of working out. I mean, like really in a slump. I haven't worked out in a long time and I have no motivation. You cannot rely on motivation alone to pull you through. And for me, it's a value to be healthy, but yeah, I've just always had the personality of not liking to be forced to do something. And sometimes that means that I don't force myself to do things that are good for me. Let me make this breakfast and eat, and then we'll chat elsewhere because I've got some interesting things going on with the wedding stuff, especially my dress. And we might have a try on later that will be absolutely hysterical, maybe scary, maybe will send you into a coma. So now that I'm done with my meal, it's time to take some pills. And oftentimes I take my pills during my meals, but if I'm being honest, I have not been taking my pills. I've been in full-blown rebellion mode. Pills as in fish oil pills. It does help with memory. I'm not gonna lie, when I went off these puppies, it was a bit scary. Vitamin D. And women's probiotic. To be honest, there was a time when I was taking these that I noticed a big difference for me. It was right around the time I was getting out of my big anxiety. That was my anxiety summer. It was like 2 years ago. This might be coming up on the third summer. I don't know. Time goes by too fast. Anyways, I saw a functional medicine doctor who tries to help you cope and manage with anxiety by looking at like your hormone levels and what does your body need nutrient wise. Is there anything off kiltered, off balance? And he sees my levels and he gives me recommendations for supplements that are directly based off of my levels and what I need. So yeah, that's what he gave me for those. He also gave me a cortisol manager thing to take at night to help with bringing my cortisol levels down because they spike at night instead of going down. Ooh. He also gave me magnesium that I need to be taking. All right. Well, yeah, I've been so out of balance. I've hardly been doing anything with pills lately. He also gave me a multivitamin, and I have been completely rebelling against that too because I accidentally bought the wrong kind, and it gives me a stomachache because it has iron in it. Another part of my rebellion has been refusing to drink water unless it has flavoring in it. So these are the True Lime packets. But this does help me drink my water. So, yep, just putting this in here and I'm gonna go ahead and take my pills. Kind of boring. Somehow I've been rambling for several minutes about this, so that's scary. Just put a little bit of that puppy in there. Half the packet. Put some water. Mix it a little bit, get those clumps out, and then take my pills. It does give me some sort of solace knowing that this color is from vegetables and not from a dye. And just like that, I ate breakfast and the fog has almost completely lifted. Oh, this is actually the first time I've seen the blue water in a while because it's been foggy. And there are people fishing. So that's kind of fun, exciting feeling that summer is really upon us. So lately in the morning, for my quiet time, I've been doing my Charles Spurgeon Study Bible, which is Christian Standard Bible. And I've had this for many years and haven't really gotten into the CSB translation because I studied ESV all through college, which is a pretty close word for word translation of the Old and New Testament. So I haven't really gotten a chance to dig into this, so I was excited to take this out again, and I've been going through James. And James is what we are going through slowly in our community online. If you guys didn't know, probably do by now, but we have a online community that we have all of our courses on. So how we study the Bible, basically everything we learned in Bible college on our online community. And then aside from that, every single week we meet and do an online Bible study with the women who want to learn about studying the Bible deeper in James. And so I'll leave the link to that down below or in the card if you're interested. So right now, this week, we're on James 1:6, which tells us to let us ask in faith without doubting God for wisdom. For the doubter is like the surging sea, driven and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord, being double-minded and unstable in all his ways. That is deep. And that's why we just do a couple verses a week. Also because it's not as overwhelming. But I'm excited to dig deeper into that. And then also to show you the other part of my quiet time that I've been doing lately, which I've never done before, is learning about how to steward my finances. And I think that this is very biblical. And I also feel like at the very beginning of the day, I have the most cognitive ability to learn about things without getting distracted. And so I've been reading through a book on financial literacy for people in their 20s. And it is the basics, the absolute basics that you need to know. I just did a chapter on budgeting, and I'm about to try to set up an account on NerdWallet, which Isaac and my marriage counseling mentor from our church, pastor, because I could have just said that, he recommended NerdWallet. So excuse me, those of you that have been looking to budget, he said it's very user friendly. I'm like, okay, perfect. So I'm gonna try to start budgeting and seeing how I can do better on my finances. And it is actually a little bit exciting for me to feel like I'm kind of starting to understand more what I'm doing with my money and how to prepare for a future. And yeah, that stuff kind of does excite me, actually. That's been one of the more exciting things about marriage. I like the practical things that are coming up. Like, I love getting an apartment and moving everything around and organizing and seeing what things we need to help get us organized and how we can find good deals for our budget. Like, we just got a couch from the Habitat resale store. If you haven't heard of that, Habitat for Humanity has these like resale stores around the country, and they sell used furniture. And sometimes when you go in there, you can find really good pieces of furniture for a fraction of the price, even of what you'd get at IKEA. And Isaac and I went to IKEA thinking several people had told us you can get good deals there. And I was like, either we are really out of budget here, or these couches are a lot more expensive than you'd think for like a love seat. So yeah, anyways, lately I've just been journaling through financial things, and yeah, that's what I'll be doing in my quiet time right now. And then I was thinking about showing you guys my wedding dress in this video, but I think I'm actually gonna wait to show you in the next one just because this vlog is getting so long. But I'm very excited to show you the dress situation right now, because a while ago I had posted that we had gotten a dress and it came in the mail with a blue stain. And I feel like it was just it just felt so good to return it. I think I realized I wasn't a fan of it when I got home. Maybe that was just the best one out of the ones I tried on and not really it. And also I did have a dream of making my wedding dress with my mom, so I returned that blue stained wedding dress and we're about to be starting from scratch. But not necessarily from scratch. I won't give too much away. But we do have something to work with here, and it is scary beyond all measure. And I'm excited to show you it on.